I did see there was a notification where your stream is disconnected. It was like 4 minutes ago. So hopefully that's better. We're going to load back in. So I guess it was on my side. Oh, it's back. Yeah, I saw something like 4 minutes ago. The stream like disconnected. So it was me. It was me. All right, if I shoot this ball. Now I can have the spirals, right? What if I do it from like this angle here? Where are you gonna put it? It's interesting because it had the ball go there and then it put it there. What if I do it at a sharp angle? Okay, what if I do it at a sharp angle going this way? Okay, full mana. Okay, this seems to be working a lot better using the block accessor to do it. Sweet. So let's migrate more of the code over then. The next thing is actually going to be this. Let's make sure, yeah, so it's gonna mark the client side. So let's fireball that in. Now, when I shoot this orb, hopefully the fireballing worked. See, it did not work, so we gotta log out. I'm gonna have to rebuild it, and we'll have to log back in. I hate that we have to do that. I hate it. It's not fair. Revolt. I was watching a streamer today play Guild Wars 2. It got me in the mood to play Guild Wars 2. I guess there's like a new expansion for it or something. Alright. Yeah, interesting. It's not doing the particles like it should. Wonder why it's not doing the particles. It's not one thing broken, it's another, right? It's always something. So I should be hitting this, right? Transmute ability, it should be here. I mean, I'm getting block position. I guess what I could get is the sided position. So I could try to just pipe in the sided position. Didn't even notice stream restarted. I'm that quick. I'll have to take a clip of what my dad has taught to a spider that lives in his car while sitting in traffic jams. He taught the spider to lift its front legs. Don't know the proper name. When you hold a finger in front of him while it's on the panel. In other words, he taught the spider to give macro high fives. That's awesome. That is awesome. Although you also have to be careful because, like, when the legs go up in a spider, it's an attack stance. It's a defensive stance. So just be careful. Hopefully it's not a necrotic spider. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. So it's still not doing that. All right, we're gonna do one more thing here. So instead of sided position, I'm gonna try and just pass the server position through. I don't know if this is going to work or not. If this doesn't work, there is another way I could do this. I could actually do this in the block itself. I would just like to get it to work with this. Kind of how I do transmutation. Transmutation's a similar thing. So I can attach this logic to the block and then just play it on its first load. Phew! Yeah, it's not... Yeah, it didn't do it. Alright, so this is not working. Eh. So I'm going to put it back to block position. I'm going to copy this. And we're going to go into the block itself. A spell summon light. Should receive client particle ticks. That would be true on async particle. I think I made a block entity for this. Yeah, I could probably do it in the block entity pretty easily. Yeah, but the spider seems super friendly to him. Like if he taps somewhere on the panel, it will move there and stay for a while. It's quite amusing to watch. That's pretty funny. You gotta show me this. You gotta show me this. I don't have that kind of kinship with any of these spiders. It's more like a mutual, you know, do your job or I evict you. Render particles on tick. So the way I could do this would be kind of a cheap way. I guess first things first, I could just pop this in here. I could do this dot block or this dot API dot world. For the block position, I could say this dot block dot. No, I can't do block. This dot position dot as. Is this already a block? Yeah, oh, this is already block position. So this would make it to where it just continuously generates light. Yeah, see? So while it's alive, it's just going to look like this. So I could cast this as many times as I want. Yeah, see? So as soon as it spawns the thing, it's going to start running that logic. There it goes. You know what I could probably do? Instead of putting it in here, I could try to do it on initialize. I've never tried to spawn anything from on initialize. I mean, it's either going to work or it's going to fail spectacularly and crash. Okay, so that does it. So I could just have it on initialize. So that will do the same thing. Now, what if I do the spell in the spell? You know what I mean? Ah, see, it didn't do it because there was another block already in that slot. So I'll have to put like an error code, do some kind of check for it. It's gonna be the same with slabs and grass and everything else. Okay, this seems much more reliable now. Unless this is the side that had problems. I'll do it at a weird angle like that. There we go, right at the cusp. There we go. This looks pretty good. Now we need to set it to where this thing has a certain amount of time to live. based on the tier of the spell. And I gotta think how long I should let these orbs exist in the world for. Right? Should it be like a forever thing? Should it be a, you know, temporary thing? I don't know. It would make sense to have it be a temporary thing. There we go. Next song. Well, let's take a look at this. Because I do have different times, right? But I'm not spawning the different tiers, so let's fix that. Let's spawn the correct tier for the correct version of this spell. Lock entity tool circle prism. I'm gonna have to update that. Entity behavior buff system. Entity behavior drop elemental. Alright, so I don't need any of those. I need the spell. There we go. Summon light spell. Alright, so instead of doing static tier 1, what I will add in is I will get the by player dot watched attributes dot get int RMR references dot magic tier behavior magic tier. So if you're tier 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's gonna pre-pen it. So it's just gonna last longer. So let's see. So I've been summoning the tier orb 1. So it did some. Oh wait, but I can't go by that because yeah, it's orb 1, but I can't fireball these things in anymore. It's mildly annoying. This much annoying. I hope Pet AI can update their mod soon. I'm hoping. I just randomly thought of it. It'd be nice. You're gonna have the ball of light right in my face! Oops. So that's tier 1 still. Why are you a tier 1? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why. So I connected the dots correctly here. I'm gonna have to copy this. So now we have to get into the entity projectile, which is not here. Mom, where are you? This right here, the projectile, right? So wherever we set this logic right here, should be further up. Okay, so right here, but I can't take a snapshot of the player's magic. Wait, I guess I could. I could turn it into a variable and pass it. Or wonder if I could do something with variant. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna have it do tier 1. I'm going to come up to the top here. We're gonna do RMR references dot logger. I'm going to say this dot variant, and then inside this variant, I'm going to specifically look for, let's look at the JSON file here. See, it's not going to be a variant because I'm not caring about type yet. So I put type in there for the balls, because I may end up making, like, if you have the fire focus, it could be like a fire orb, like the light colors could change. I think I'm still going to do that, but for now... Alright, I think I'm gonna have to make different projectiles for Summon Light. I'm gonna have to make a tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 version. So I have to do like Summon Light Orb 1. I'm gonna have to shut down the game to make these changes. I might as well just build the system now. Boo 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 bow 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 dow. Boo 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 boo. Right, everything else should be the same. Yes, it should be the same. Copy paste. So this will be 2. This will be 2. There's another way I could do this. I just could have made a new variant. But I kind of like breaking things out when I can. Gives me more control if I want to shut down certain parts of this. There we go. So I'm going to do this. Why you want Pet AI to be updated? Because it's in conflict with my mod right now. So when you have Pet AI, everything's going to crash because... So I built my mod against 1.18.8. I had to rewrite my machines mod for the mountable system because a lot of things did change in recent times, and I'm talking the 1.18 cycle. It's in conflict with my mod because I am reaching entity controls, and I'm getting things like sit and is floor seating and things like that. Pet AI, the guys didn't update from the old way of doing those kind of checks, so their mod is kind of freaking out when it sees my mod trying to make calls to something that it doesn't know how to make calls to. And yeah, and it works with 1.18.8, but it wasn't built against it. The two guys who make it, no, they knew last night when I found out what the problem was. I got the error code that kind of goes to their entity mountable initialize method. And the only weird thing that I saw in that method was the entity controls. It's kind of done. It looks like it may be done in the old way that we all used to do it. So it conflicts with Magic or machines. No, my machine mod is fine. You can run the machine mod against, you know, the Magic mod, and it works fine because I had to rebuild my machine mod, and I actually live streamed it to use the new entity system that Tyrone made for the raft. So I had to redo all the internals to get it to work properly. I'm not sure if the guys at you know, Pet AI did that, or if they just kind of, because there was a way to do the mountable stuff, and then Tyrone put in like a legit system for it. So, no, I mean, Pet AI conflicts with Magic mod or machines? With Magic mod. It conflicts with the Magic mod. It'll be fine with the machines because it has nothing to do with the machines. I have my own mounting system, so... And I let them know, too. Like, if you want me to help you out with the code, I don't mind helping. So... But, honestly, it's not too hard to do the update. You know, it may take like 30 minutes of just kind of rewriting code, but either way, it'll be a more robust system after this. Oh, damn, I'm in danger. I'm in danger! It's either Pet AI or it could be one of the many mods that uses Pet AI. I didn't do that much troubleshooting. I guess I could have done more, but, you know, I'm also trying to develop my mod too. Your server has Pet AI and Rustbound. If you're not getting an instant, like, crash, it could be one of the many sub things for, like, Pet AI. Can you give me a list of your installed mods so I can see? Because I have a version that crashes, and I have a list of those mods, so I can maybe try and prune out just by, you know, trial and error, see which one's doing it. There's something that's trying to hook into Entity Mountable that is just crashing everything. Anything I can give the guys would be helpful. So for this variant, I'm not going to worry about variant yet. I still want to see what the type is going to be. I want to make sure that I can pull out like none or fire or whatever it is. But other than that, it could. I think I could. All right, I'm gonna work little here. So we got Summon Light. This is the name of the projectile. So let's go back to the spell. Where's the spell? There we go. Block spell Summon Light. Nope, that's the block. Summon Light. Okay, this is the actual spell. Yes, this is it. So I can get the tier. I have to move this. Plus this, plus that. So I can get Summon Light Orb, which Summon Light Orb, and then the numbers. So for that number, I can just pick out what tier spellcaster you are, pin that on, and then the dash, and then instead of like tier 1, it would be whatever the type is. I could hook into the element system. I could say this dot element. Kind of like how I do the projectile. Let me go into the projectile. Rust Orb. And I think, yeah, element 2 lower is what I'm gonna have to do. But I believe I want this. All right, I'm gonna move some of this stuff. Oh, sure. Thank you so much, Blurry. It would help out immensely if I could just track down what mod is like not working well. Because if I didn't have meditation and do those kind of seating checks, it'd probably be fine. But I'm not going to rewrite. I think it's a cool feature to be able to sit and then go into a meditative stance. I'm not going to rewrite that. That's too cool to lose. Whoever's mod is messing up, they're going to fix their shiz. You know what I mean? They're going to fix their stuff. Ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I gotta put dot 2 lower here. Wait, it crashes on it? No, it instantly crashes. But I do meditation checks, so even though you're not meditating, I check to see if you're sitting or if you're trying to move while a spell is casting. But it's probably the checking to see if you are floor sitting that's having a problem. My assumption. But it would be nice to say, like, if I could pinpoint it to a different mod, then that just kind of helps me talk to whoever that developer is and say, look, you know, this is what people are finding, and I'm not changing my stuff. Again, I don't mind helping people, but okay, so I'm gonna take a snapshot of the Summon Light Orb, and then okay, this is what I'm going to do. I need to do this dot element equals e spell element dot none dot to string. There we go. I think I will be able to successfully... Now, it's not going to look like it's on fire or anything yet, but the foundation to be able to change the color of the light from the orb is there. It would be kind of cool to make it to where the summon light could be like an area of effect thing. So maybe if you're fighting like a poison elemental, you could do like an AoE light orb, and then that could potentially weaken or debuff elemental stuff. You know, I think that would be a really cool kind of way to use that spell. Test crash. Sent you mod lists in Discord as a screenshot, though. Oh, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Thank you very much. Again, right? It just gives me something to go by. Oh, wait, I didn't connect all the dots yet. Yeah, so it looks like it did fire something, but it didn't fire what I thought it would. Okay, so we're getting there. It's not quite there yet. Oh, the question is, this orb, it is a light 1 orb. So let's go back into the spell. So we are creating this, right? Summon light orb plus the magic tier dash and then the element. Depending on what you have in your offhand, it's going to cast it to a different element. So I'm going to move that there. This is the projectile, so this is the next thing that it's going to be spawning. So I'm not getting anything for this variant type. What if I do this code dot path? Everyone knows what sound that is. Ruh-roh. Oh wait, I might as well just shut down, right? Because I can't fireball this in. Man, feel like I'm modding with Minecraft. Jeez. Want to make a change? That'll take a half hour of your time. Please and thank you. At least you don't have to sit there and wait like 5 to 10 minutes for Forge to finally load up. Ah, so it's still Light Orb 1. Interesting. Could not be Light Orb 1. I will in a bit. It's not raining. Bad. Okay, my pleasure. Okay. Rust Orb. We get rid of Rust Orb. I need the blocks. I think that's what I need. So let's go to block type, summon light orb. So we do have this. And then I have the tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I need to change this a little bit. So this would be like summon light orb 1, and then I would have to have the type be the element. We're going to shut down. Make that a 1. I will have the 4 different versions of it again. Two, 3, and 4. So I can just change this one piece to 3 and 4. Now we have to go back into here because... Oh, I forgot to look at the path. Okay, there it is. There it is. So Summon Light Orb 4 is technically what it saw. And then dash none. So that would have been right. Summon Light Orb 4 dash none would have been this version of it. Wish I had a day for either MC. Hello. Okay. Who's watching Rowan? Okay, okay. Okay, sounds good.
No, we left them in there for stuff.
Hey, I'm just making sure. Yeah. I don't know. You going, Bingley? Wait, he's going. Yep. So the good news is I will be able to live stream a little later than normal. But, yeah, there are going to be some interruptions. I wish for a day that either MC becomes as fast and performance-friendly as VS, or for VS to take over. Want to get rid of my MC server for hosting for Asmongold's community. It's a pain in the butt to maintenance it. Yeah. Asmongold. So you deal with him? Like, is he, you know him as a person at all? I just kind of wonder if how he is. I remember like watching like one random stream he was doing, and the guy was talking about how he just throws his garbage like out of his side window with like whoever his other friend is that stays with him. Like, yeah, you know, just all the soda and bottles and trash and everything just throw outside. And he starts talking crap about his neighbor. I'd be like, I'd be burning your house down if you were doing that, lowering my property value. You know, like, Jesus Christ. That's interesting, Blurry. Why are you fronting the bill for it? Snooze. Hopefully you're not fronting the bill for it. All right, so we got something. Summon Light Orb 1. Wrong. So it should be Summon Light Orb 4-none is what we should have had. There it is. So we're getting the proper path, but we are not getting the proper... Oh, wait, I'm not building it right. Like, why don't I just do this? I would be burning your house down. Fireball the chamber and let the gods sort it out. Ah, delicious. All right, let's see. Summon the right block. Hey, the version 4 of it. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. It's gonna have its own time. And it is set to none, so that's good. Let's get a focus. Let's get a fire focus. So technically this should be -fire. Yep, that would be... So when I get the rest of the code in, this would be red, and it should have the red glow as well. He is a super generous person. To be fair, the server I'm hosting for him at least gets like 10 people online, but he's still paying me around €60 a month. That covers my complete electricity bill. There's more than just a server. From time to time he also throws money at my way for what I'm doing. Also sometimes some extra for hosting servers for him personally. Okay, that makes me feel better. Makes me feel better. It's good to know that he's a generous person, at least. Because the persona that he was, and again, I was briefly in the stream, so I'm like, all right, I hear about this guy. What's he doing? And then he starts talking about that, and I'm like, oh man, are you one of those kind of people? No, it's like finding out someone's politics or their political view, and then it's like, why'd you have to say something? Like, you were selling hot dogs just fine, and now you're being all like hateful and open, and I'm like, I don't want to eat your hot dogs anymore, you know? If the house is ugly enough, burning it down would further increase property value, right? It does make me feel better though, Blurry, that it may just be the persona that he puts on for stream then. Which is fine, you know, everyone can have their own personas. You know what we could do? Now that we have these blocks out, I have an idea. I have an idea how we can make these start looking unique relatively quickly. I will copy this out. We're going to Summon Light Orb 1. And we're gonna take the type. So it's gonna be the same for 1, for 2, for 3, and for 4. Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum. Yep, we're gonna have to stop. Yep. Ba-bum-bum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum. From what I've heard, he is not as disgusting as he puts himself. Well, that's good. Also, that stream you're referring is about when he was a kid. I mean, it didn't sound like it, just from what I didn't pick up the context clues of that. But as long as that's not how he is, I can look at him a little differently now. Because before, I'm like, I'm just not gonna follow this guy or watch him, or, you know. Snooze. But maybe I'll give him another chance. I mean, I play the same games that he seems to play. Hey, look at that! So that's the Nun version. If we get a fire focus... Here, let's look at focuses. So I will look for the blue, we'll look for the healing, I'll do the gravity, and the poison. I have to give him another chance. Boom, so that's the frost orb. Boom, this is going to be the healing orb, which is that nice whitey kind of crystally. So that's the blue. That's the default. Let's do the gravity magic orb. The gravity magic orb. I like that. It's funny because it like kind of clips through things. That's pretty funny. Not sure how to fix that. I know how to fix it. I just don't have a transparent texture. Maybe I should turn off the texture transparency. And the poison. All right, I'm going to turn off the transparency. All I have to do is just go to this, do block type, I believe. Yeah, it'd be blocks Arcanus, Arcanus block dash type. Yeah, so I would just have to change this to block. Maybe I get the crystal stuff working eventually. So I'm going to gracefully shut down. Looks so cool. It's going to look even better once I start changing the lighting that comes from it. It's going to look even better. You know, the default should be a rust color, I think. Should be like a rusty kind of glow. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make it a rusty glow. Which means I'm gonna have to copy this, paste. I'm gonna have to look specifically for the dash none. Let's find an in-game rusty texture. All right, let's go back to digging this music. All right, so if I go to machine, no. Textures, block, machine, translocator, here we go. So I could just do like rusty. I thought there was a different kind of rusty color. You know, I'm just gonna use that. I'll use it for now. All right, so we are gonna have to go to game : block / machine / static translocator. Get rid of all of that / rusty. Now, I did spell this right? TRANSLOCATOR. Yep. We're gonna rebuild and then hop back in. So I'm gonna have to migrate the lighting code that I have currently. We're gonna have to migrate that back into the block entity so I can change the RGB values to create the color glow that I want. But that should be pretty easy. All right, so yeah, see, we're not getting the glitch. Man, the gravity looks cool. I like the poison too. The healing, I mean, you know, you've seen healing once, you've seen it everywhere. Oh, let's look at the fire. Let's pull out a fire. Oh, and electricity. Let's just look at them all. So this would be the fire glowing ball. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, I like the fire. All right, lightning. Oh, the lightning's very vivid. So that's, you know, this should have updated and it did not. Oh, wait, because I have to do this like everywhere else. This was just in the tier 1, so that, and that. All right, let's see if the fireball at least reloads the textures. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to shut it down and bring it back up. The current light orb looks like Pepto-Bismol. Upset stomach. Okay, let's close this out. All right, we're gonna rebuild, and then we can see what the final original texture is gonna be. Bum 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 beep beep beep. Let me look at your list here. Damn, that's a lot of mods. No, you use wolf tuning. I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. Okay, so that's what it looks like. That's what the rust looks like. I don't like it. because it's too similar to that. Let's look for another texture. Maybe I need to find a darker texture. Like some kind of darker... I mean, maybe I could just use like device blank. I mean, that's like a nice slab of rust. Know what I mean? Let's try this. Okay, that is better. That's like a rusty orb, and I can give it that rust glow. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think this is going to be a really fun spell. Man, I love the fire. Oh, and the gravity. And I really like the poison. I don't know why, I just really like the poison. That gravity though. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to add the lighting. And I can actually get all the lighting colors through the creative blocks. I can just get all the codes there, right? So if we do like that, see, right now it's all just white, but I could do like a yellow. Huh, these are not emitting light. That is a very weak light. Yeah, see, glows and emits lots of light. See, that would be a better one. Let's do creative. Take the light version. Yeah, I realized. Oh, I could do like this kind of light for the gravity. Oh, that's gonna look cool. Oh, woo! Next will be a prismatic spray that shoots a bunch of random elements. I may be able, yeah, maybe. I do want to make like a shotgun kind of projectile spell. Oh, that's gonna look so good. That's gonna look so good. Yeah, it is gonna be a frontal cone spell. Yeah. I guess what should I do next? I could go further down. I could just put in the codes here. I don't have to migrate the code, I don't think. I could just find a bunch of blocks that I would like the look of. Let's look at the creative stuff. So let's back out, go to creative. Oh. Creative, block types, creative glow, right? Or no, creative light is what I want. So I'm gonna have to find what these are. But I think I could do this pretty easily. Right, because I can paste this in. Having the vertex flag be so high, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. I'm going to try and put it in, but I think I'm not going to keep it that high. Light absorption should be 0. All right, we're going to hop back in. Or maybe a random element machine gun. Yeah, maybe not. I probably won't do that. Machine gun sounds too techy. I think he's out. Oh, Hexadin, how's the new version working for you? You know, with the with the, I think you ran into like lag spikes before. So for the creative lights, these are all the ones I have here. So obviously fire, frost, electricity, which I could make maybe like that. And then healing would be white. And then poison, I will make kind of a green. And then what should the default be? I could try color like that. Figuratively speaking, thanks, Moobot. Right, so this is what I could do. That's 34. So 34 would be none. 32 is going to be fire. This is 50 is going to be frost. $36 is electricity. $55 is going to be gravity. So we got healing. 79 is going to be healing. Or heal, I should say. And creative light is going to be 42. And that's going to be poison. Now I can just get rid of all of the stuff in between because I don't need any of these other colors. This should at least get me started until I start mix matching my own. There was some stutter in the latest version, but they went away when I removed HUD clock. Not sure if the two mods interact poorly or if it's just HUD clock. Yeah, I mean, I lower the calls that I make. You know, like I have another version too where it's not as, again, I'm optimizing mana regeneration. But, I mean, there's only going to be so much optimization I can do, you know? Wait, do you write to log files too? What do you mean? Or, but then HUD clock spams the current Rift activity every few seconds in the log files. Yeah, I don't do anything with log files. Any of the loggers that you see, I have them strictly as debug, which means that even if I did forget any in here, it would only show up in this environment. It doesn't show up in any other environment. Yeah, like doing print statements and writing the logs and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty intensive, honestly. So let's put on fire. And let's cast the fire light spell. Boom, look at that. I spit that hot fire. Yeah, nice red, all right. Let's check Frost Magic. The Frost Magic orb. Oh, that may be a little far. Boom! Frost Magic. That nice, gentle glacier glow. Let's do... What's the next one? Electricity, right? Electricity. Boop. Let's find another dark patch. Oh, insufficient mana. Boop. Not anymore. Until you forget to add debug condition to one of the spammers and lags everyone, it's going to be hard to do that. Yeah, nice yellow. I like it. I like it. Feels good. Gravity. Let's do the purple. See, I can't do that Hexadin, and I will show you why. It's actually right here in my references. I created a method that encapsulates, it will forever be debugged. Forever. And it also puts this in front too, so if someone does by chance see any of the spam, they'll see it's from my mod and they can let me know. But that right there solves a multitude of sins. That's why I always do rmrreferences.logger. It automatically does all this. So even if I forget, I will be fine. All right, let's throw this over here. This is going to be the gravity. Oh, I love it. Look at gravity. Oh, man. That looks pretty good. I like that. I like that. I already know what light's going to look like, but we'll do it. Nice and bright. Damn, that is bright. Maybe I should lower the brightness a little bit, do you think? Like, should it be that bright? Do you think people are going to have an issue with it being this bright? Like, to light up this kind of area? I'd like honest opinions here. That way I don't have to make a config file later. Oh, the poison! Oh. That is baller, right? And I think the way the lighting system works in this game, so I could take something like that. Let's do red. More brightness! So it should merge the colors. Yeah, so now you can get orange with these two lights. So you'll be able to like make your own colors based off of these colors. Based on what kind of orbs you have around. And this is the default rust. Seems really orange, doesn't it? So that is dastardly orange. I don't like it. I don't like it. Looks super beautiful. Oh, do you like this color, Blurry? Do you think I should keep it? Like the default, if you don't do anything, is orange, and then you get all these other colors. Oh, the rest. Okay, so you don't like the rust. You don't like the rust, eh? The rust needs to be more brown. Yeah. You know what I could do? At this point, it's just going to be a matter of fixing this, and I'm not sure. HSV by type. What if I make this? Oh, you know what? That's probably brightness. Or what if I make this 3 and 6? Although I gotta restart now. Bum 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 bum. I'll be getting off stream soon, by the way. BT dubs. It still made it kind of orangey, huh? Yeah, it does have to be kind of like a browner, darker. Yeah. But I'll be able to do that. At least it's doing the darkness light should have negative light. Yeah. It should absorb light. It should be like a big blackout curtain. That only affects the players. Monsters will still be able to sniff your ass through the darkness. They'll eat your biscuits. You know, little OCD, so I like to have things in order. Yeah, I'll have to look for a converter, honestly. Let's try and look for a converter. I can say colorhex.com. And then I would want like a brown, right? Something like that. So see, it gives me like angles. See, I'm still not 100% how this game, like, does these conversions. Not my cookies. No, not my biscuits. Because see, something like this equals red. It's like, how? How does this equal red? I mean, what if I do something like this and this? I'm just gonna go crazy with the color. Because I'm assuming the third octet there is the brightness scale. Maybe? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. It's weird how everything's super bright and that's the same number they all have in common. I mean, it turned it into not a white light. It kind of did turn it into a white light, didn't it? But at least it looks a little better. Looks brown. I'll throw it over here. Yeah, that's more of a white color. You know what I could do? I could have none be a little darker. So I could maybe have this at a 16. I could maybe do a 2 and a 2. That way it's not as toned. Let's see what this does. That's it. Now we need a fireworks spell, right? That's it. Roll up the sleeves. Didn't someone add a firework in their mod? Because I think I was going to make one, and then someone else put one in their mod, and I'm like, oh, I guess I don't need to make that anymore. See, it still comes out orangey, doesn't it? That's a tough one. That's definitely a tough one. I think it's primitive survival too. I think they have a firework in there, which I was totally happy with. Although maybe if they only have one kind of firework, maybe I could have like a magic missile firework or something. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's kind of coming out orangey, isn't it? Orange. Oh, little orangey for my taste. I mean, I guess for now, I'll just put it back to what it was here. I'll figure it out. Build, start. So the Summon Light spell has, I think it's pretty much done. Wait a minute. Is it taking the colors from here? Am I not getting the true color? Okay. You know, that is kind of rusty looking. I think I'm okay with it. Yeah, because like everything else is going to have a unique color. Like electricity. It's different than everything else. This one's going to be a little weird because, you know, I have the two balls of light side by side. If I do that, that's what the true color is. And then you got, like, the rusty ball. But I'm just saying, there's several fireworks. I don't know if they look any different, though. But I'm just saying not every spell must have a purpose. Pretty fireworks is plenty of a purpose. Oh no, I understand that. That's why I'm not kidding when I'm saying that I may want to make a firework like celebration kind of spell. Not everything has to be purpose driven. You are 100% correct. Like some things could just look cool, right? It's like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings when he did the big fire dragon thing and had it whoosh through, right? You know, like it wasn't like an attack spell or anything. It was all for looks. So I say this is good. And that being the case, drum roll, let's find Summon Light spell. And let's remove the WIP from it together, right there. Boom, 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 boom. Save. It is now officially not a work in progress spell. Yeah, oh, Vice, you're so good. So I think the only spell left in the tier 1 stuff to fix is Surface Ascent. Now that we figured out block positional stuff a little better, maybe that will be the next spell I target. Although I do want to just jump right down to the Conjuration. I want to do the Summon Gateway, and I want to do the Summon Void Vault spells. If I do another one, it would be a Summon Gateway. I just don't know which one I want to do. That, or maybe my OCD kicks in and then I just do Surface Ascent. Celebration, automatic fireworks on level up. I actually, Hexadent, that's kind of what I wanted, more fanfare when you level up your mage class. And it would have been cool to have like fireworks just kind of it's something that needs to be done. I think maybe I will work on Surface Ascent next. Not right now because I'm going to get off stream because it's about dinner time. I may be hopping back on a little later. Actually, technically, it's going to be in like 2 hours from now. I may hop back on stream and continue doing this. I do need to put an icon on my spells. I do need to make it a little more robust. That way people can see that there's something there. So this is what I'm thinking. Let's start the game. Because now that some of the spells actually use a focus or can be changed by a focus, or whatever their properties being modified by a focus, I should have that somewhere in the spell book, in the information of that spell. I'll be sleeping then, so I wish you good luck and hope you're having... Yeah. I do appreciate... I know it's late for you, but I do appreciate you sticking around and, you know, just chilling and watching the stream, chatting. I appreciate it. All right. So what I'm thinking of doing... Let's hop into meditation. Oh, I'm gonna go insane here if I... There we go. Like, that was a bad idea. Yes, I am. I'm gonna show one more thing and I'm hopping off. Okay. So see, this is how the, you know, all the information is right now. I'm thinking something like this, like right here. Maybe I could put a special box and I can have it... I don't know what it's going to look like. If it's just going to be like a box that has a focus, but see, the focuses all look different. So it's not like I can, and looking at the focus too, I'm like, yeah, I gotta like fix the, you know, what the icon looks like. I fix it right now in the GUI. Let's make it a lot bigger. And let's change up the rotation a little bit. This is looking super jacked up right now. So if I make that an even 400%, I'm gonna make the points of origin, I'm gonna zero them out. Almost all of them. I'm gonna do that. That way I can just hopefully find this thing again. This thing is like all over the damn place. I have it like rotated the wrong way. What the hell is going on with this? This is like the proper origin for everything else, but apparently not this. All right, we're gonna start over. It's like, what the hell was that? I just want it to be bigger. That's all. Maybe 350. I'll do 350. See, now I think I have to do the depth. We're kind of getting there. Yeah, that's definitely not what I want. I mean, look, it just looks so bad. It's so bad. I mean, that looks better. So really, it's like a size and like a Z position that I got to work on. Because it's a really tiny icon right now. All right, I'll have to deal with that later. But yeah, like I was saying with the spell book, right? So I need some kind of icon or something that could be next to a spell. That way, and I can have it to where if you hover over that section, I could say, you know, properties can change based on the focus and the offhand, or, you know, whatever it is. But I'm thinking like this is unused right here, so I could put like a box here. And then make something look nice, right? And then I can detect, like, if it's one of the spells that can benefit, you know, from having an offhand, then, you know, I think it's a good idea. But that being said, we are going to potentially find someone to. You know what? I'm not gonna raid anyone. I think it's just like Hexadin, Blurry, and myself right now. I think it's just us. Kind of from what it looks like. Honestly, I still don't even know how to like check to see who's watching and who's not. I just look at like the views up top. There's probably something deeper I could do. I just don't know. But I think I'll just close it out here. I will live stream again a little later tonight. That's fine. Yeah, I tried to raid, but no need to raid. Yeah. Yeah, fend for yourselves, right? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Blurry, Hexadin, thanks for stopping by. Beanie, thank you for stopping by as well. I'll be, if I live stream again tonight, we will work on the adjustments for, like, you know, what spells get augmented by the focus, and then I will push out this version as well. So yeah, look forward to it. And I will try to have like a bunch of mods on as well when I play this, just to see if I get any lag. Maybe it could help. But yeah, on desktop, it's the character icon at top right. I'm using Streamlabs desktop character icon. Oh, top right. Users in chat. Wow, says there's a lot of people in here, but I call shenanigans on that. I don't know these people. They don't ever talk. But all right, thank you everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.